Hello, hello. All right, cool. Welcome. Sorry for the delayed start there. Let's get right into it. Let's get into a warm-up. Let me just change the music and we will get going here. All right. So we'll start with a quick warm-up. We'll start with some nice big arm circles to the front. And then to the back. And one more to the front. To the back. And we'll twist our arms left and right. And left. Keep that going. Great. Let's walk out to a plank. Step our right foot on the outside of our right hand, twist up to the ceiling, opening up to the right. And then take your right arm and thread it underneath your left. We'll do that once more. And then place your right hand back on the mat. Step your right foot back to center. Left hand on the left side. I'm sorry, your left foot on the left side of your left hand. Opening up to the left. And then taking that arm and threading it underneath the right armpit. We'll do one more. Place your left hand back on the mat and step your left foot back to plank. We'll slowly roll it up. Nice and slowly. And for the last 20 seconds, we'll just end with jumping jacks. So keep that going for another 10 seconds. All right, great job. So first up is a lateral jump. So we'll just jump from one side of our mat to the other, side to side. So you start on one side, and all you do is jump over to the other side. That's it. Maybe throw in your arms, as in a skier would. All right, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, so up now is what's called a planche. We're going to try this for the first time. So walk out to a plank position, then move your hands underneath your chest. So you'll be moving your hands a little bit back. And then bend your elbows slightly and see if you can support your whole body, lifting your legs off the ground. I can't do it. So if you can't do it either, let's just hold a plank. A standard plank for 3, 2, 1. All right. Come up to standing. We'll do a jumping skater squat. So you jump over left and right, and as you land, try and get low into a squat position. So you're jumping side to side, and when you're landing nice and low in that squat position. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up next is a sumo squat. start with your feet turned out slightly, and then sit back into a squat. We'll do 3 pulses, and then come up to standing. So have your feet turned out, sit back into a squat so your butt is parallel with your knees. Do 3 pulses and come up. I'll show you from the side view. 3 pulses, come up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Up next are just simple jumping jacks. Twenty more seconds on the jumping jacks. Try and get your hands to touch together up top and your feet to step out nice and wide while you're doing the jumping jacks. All right, 3, 2, 1. Next is a jumping lunge. So you start in a lunge position, forward lunge. You hop up, you switch your legs, whoop, and you land in a lunge. So start in a lunge, jump up, end in the lunge. As you do your lunge, try and keep your chest nice and straight. 10 more seconds on these. Three, 2, and 1. Up next is called a stiff leg ankle hop. We'll do it on the right. So lift your left leg up. And we're just going to take little hops up and down. Staying on the right the entire time. Try and hold your balance. Whoop, I dropped it. 10 more seconds on the stiff leg ankle hops. 3, 2, 1. Up next is just a simple burpee. What a burpee is you start from standing, you hop up once, you hop down to a plank position with your feet out, you hop back in, hop up, hop out into plank, hop in, hop up. When you have that movement down, you can pick up the pace a little bit. 10 more seconds on the burpees. Three, 2, and 1. Up next are tuck jumps. So you start in a standing position, you hop up, and you bring your knees up to touch your hands. Try and get your knees about belly button height. And as you land softly. Ten more seconds here. Three, 2, 1. Up next are side-to-side push-ups. That's where you walk out into a push-up position, a wide push-up position, meaning your hands are wider than your shoulders. And as you lower yourself to the push-up, you're going to lower yourself to the right side, all the way down to the ground, come back up to center, and then the next time, lower yourself to the left side. So it's left, center, right, center. 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest, 1 minute rest. Grab something to drink. All right, in 5 seconds the break will be over. Great job. So we will go back to that first exercise, which is just a lateral jump from side to side. So start on one side of your mat and just hop over to the other side. Keep that going. While you keep that going, I'm going to try and fix the countdown timers. 10 more seconds here. Three, two, one. Up next is that planche. So we walk out into a plank position. You can try this again if you want. Walk your hands in a little bit. Bend your elbows so your body's being supported by your arms. And then raise your legs up. It looks like this, but I'm resting my feet on the couch, so I'm definitely cheating. Or you can just hold a standard plank, because I personally cannot do the planche yet. So I'll just do a standard plank. We'll hold that for 3, 2, and 1. Come up to standing. We have the jumping skater squat. That's where you hop from one side of the mat to the other in a skating motion. And as you land into a squat position. "15 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Up next is the sumo squat. That's where you start with your feet hip distance apart, and your feet are also turned out at a 45-degree angle. Sit down in your squat and give us 3 pulses while you're sitting in that squat. I'll just count you down because the timers are not displaying correctly today. All right, 5 more seconds here. Then up next is a simple jumping jack. All right, let's get into the jumping jack. Quick transition. Jumping jack, nice and fast. "15 more seconds on the jumping jacks. Then after the jumping jacks, we have jumping lunges. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's transition to the jumping lunges. Start in a forward lunge position. Hop up, switch your legs. "20 more seconds here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up now is the single leg stiff arm ankle hop on the left. All of the weight into your left hand. And you're hopping up and down on one leg. This is definitely hard after using our legs so much already. Maybe you can lift your arms up as you jump. "10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Transition to a burpee. That's where you start standing, hop up, hop out into a plank, hop back in, hop up. Ten more seconds on the burpees. And then up next we have the tuck jumps. 3, 2, 1. Tuck jumps. Jump up. Bring your knees up to your hands. And repeat. Landing softly each time. More than halfway through the routine and more than halfway through this exercise. You got this. 10 more seconds. And then we transition to the side to side push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Walk out to a push-up. Wide grip. Hands wider than your shoulders. As you lower yourself to the right. And then come back up to center. Lower yourself to the left. Back to center. I'll show you a front view. Yeah. Lower yourself to the right. Back to center. Lower yourself to the left. Back to center. I have my feet about hip distance apart, which allows me to keep my torso nice and steady. 3, 2, 1, and take a minute rest. All right, let's get into that lateral lunge, side to side, for 30 seconds, starting on one side, hopping over to the other side, back and forth, keep that going. While I try and fix the timers. No guarantees here.
Turn the lights down low.
Turn the beat back on.
Turn the lights down low.
Turn the beat back on.
Turn the lights down low.
Turn the beat back on.
Turn the lights down low.
All right, keep that going.
Lights down. Turn the lights down low. Lights down. Turn the lights down.
All right,
Lights down. Turn the lights
3,
lights down.
2,
Lights down.
1. Let's get into the next exercise, which is
Turn the lights down low.
all right, great. Now we have the jumping skater squats.
Lights down. Turn the lights down. Lights down. Turn the lights down low. Lights down. Turn the lights down low.
Jumping left to right, landing in a low squat position each time. 10 more seconds here. Up next is that sumo squat. So feet hip distance apart, feet turned out slightly, and we sit back. 3 pulses, come up to standing. 3, up to standing. Great job, keep that going for 17 more seconds. In 10 seconds, we have standard jumping jacks. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's get into the jumping jacks. Thirty more seconds on the jumping jacks. This is the last round, so go as fast as you can here. Three, 2, and 1. Quickly transition into the jumping lunge. Start off in a forward lunge. Hop up, switch your legs, come down to the forward lunge on the other side. Twenty more seconds here. Ten more seconds. And then we transition to the single stiff leg ankle hops. We'll start on the right. All of your weight into your right foot. Left leg comes up. Hop up and down. And halfway through this, we'll transition to the left leg. I'll let you know when that is. All right, 5 seconds. Let's transition to the left. And let's transition now to the left leg. Stiff leg ankle hops. Whoops. You're just hopping up and down on one leg. Not too high, maybe 3 or 4 inches up. 3, 2, 1. Time for the burpees. Hop up, hop out into a plank. Hop your feet back in, hop back up. Three, 2, 1. Second to last exercise, the tuck jump. That's where you jump up, bring your knees towards your hands. Jumping as high as you can here. Bringing your knees as high as you can get them. And landing softly on your feet. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last exercise. Side to side push-up. Start in a plank. As you go down to your push-up, go to your right. Come back up. Left side push-up. Side to side push-ups. This is the last exercise, and then we get into a cool down. Keep that going. 10 more seconds. And then we get into a cool down. 3, 2, 1. And let's go into a child's pose. Start our cool down. In your child's pose, take a deep breath. And on the exhale, bring your hands over to the left. Take a deep breath in, back to center. And on the next exhale, bring your hands over to the right. Great job. Come back to center. Come up to kneeling. Bring your right foot forward. Reach your arms up. Bring them to prayer position. Bring your left elbow outside your right knee. And twist to the right. Hold that, look behind you. Come back to center. Bring your right leg back and your left leg forward this time. Bring your hands up to the sky. It's a prayer position. Take your right elbow outside your left knee and twist to your left, looking over your left shoulder. Take a breath there. Come back to center. Back to all fours. We'll take a cobra pose. Extend your hands forward. Lower your pelvis to the mat. And press the mat away. Look slightly up. Great job. Come back to all fours. Transition into a downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up high to the sky and pedaling your feet out one at a time. We'll do 4 on each side. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back to your feet and stay in a forward fold for a few seconds. All right, we'll roll up to standing in 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some big arm circles like we did when we started. And then reverse your arm circles the opposite direction. Great job. We'll take a neck roll to the right. One more. And then we'll reverse the direction of the neck roll. 2 neck rolls in the opposite direction. Great job. Come back to center. We'll take 3 deep breaths. Exhale. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. And last deep breath in. And exhale. All right, great job. Thank you for joining. And I will see you soon. Thanks again. Bye.
Daddy, if you wanna drop the